Back at John O's here in E-Town, Kentucky. I'm going to tell you up front, this is a little tough store to go in because they have got so much stuff, kind of jump around a whole lot. So I'll do the best I can. Got some Bardstown, got some 1792 bottled and bond picks there at $39. God, those are 11 years old. Make sure I got that in frame there. Got a John O's pick here at Bardstown, signed by Steve. An OFO pick here. I think I saw this one over there. Yep, that's a Warehouse Eye, floor 8. Should be a good one. 134.7 proof. Got the Penelope Marshmallow Toast. A lot of people were looking for that, or have been. That's a $65 bottle. 110 proof, actually proofier than I thought it was. Got a Blood Oath Packed 11 here at 150. I think Josh is interested in that. I'll have to call him and see. There's the new Remus Repeal Reserve 9 there. Good price, $93. This looks like an older pick here at the 120 proof. Seeing a lot of this showing up recently. And while the price won't show in here, that old Granddad 16 is down to $170. So that's a really good deal. They're like everybody else. They got an Elijah Craig barrel proof, private barrel. New Louisville. This one is Beyond Booker. I haven't seen this one. Barrel C521. This one we have the Banana Brulee, I believe it is. Yeah. We picked this up over at Evergreen in Bardstown. Some Garrison Brothers. They've got the Jefferson's Cast Strength. These are, I'm as bad as anybody else. I don't really like Jefferson's, but this one I like. It's a good buy. $70. Great, really good buy. Bernheim Barrel Proof. Got a Buckner's 10. That's a pick, I believe. Yep, that's a John O's pick. At 160. Got some Burton James over there on the other side out of Adderable, Kentucky. Good bottles. By the way, good people, good bottles. Hey, look over here. You got some Weller Original Special Reserve. Scroll right on down here. There's a Barrel Select of Bowman Brothers Small Batch. Starlight Honey. And there you go. There's some Weller Antique 107 at 120. I like it. I just can't see that for it. Some of the Four Roses, they got an OBSO and an OBSF. 11 years, 6 months. That's a good age on that. May only have the OBSF left. And some Peerless here. There's that same Old Forcer I just showed you. Same on the barrel proof Elijah Craig. Got a single barrel 1792 there. Got a Green River Full Proof Bourbon. Got a Cast Strength Knob Creek pick there at 70. I've already picked one of these up and put it on the counter because I knew this was coming home with me when I saw it. Green River Wheated there. You Sunk My Battleship. Got Wilderness Trail, got a Cream of Kentucky here. So that's a pick as well. Cast Strength. 117 proof. That's good stuff, by the way. We've got a few bottles of it. Wilderness Trail. Family Reserve Cast Strength. That one comes in at 5 years and 11 months. And it is at 118.1. I think their math is wrong. Looks like it's 118.2 is what it should be. Got the Buffalo Trace. Been seeing a lot of that. Really, really good price here on that Green River Army 250th anniversary. Got some Willet. Some of this is only available in Kentucky. The Speakeasy, probably for their base stuff, that's probably the one I like the best. Good price on it too, $37. Let's get on around here and see some more. Got a Buzzard's Roost cigar blend. I don't know if this is their double oak cigar blend. They've got another one over here as well. This is $80. Here's some more Buzzard's Roost over here. This is their cigar rye. That one comes in at $105. And we've got some Larrikin here. Got their cigar lounge here. 9-year-old at $121.99. Got a barrel select Sagamore here. Pick. These things are always good, and they're a good price too. They always have a lot of short barrel here. So they've got the, let's see, got the toasted small batch. Got the double oak. Got the bee's knees. I'm not sure which version this one is. Got the 4 grain. They've got the bee's knees here, finished in honey cast, toasted, single barrel toasted. So that one's different. That one's new to me at least. Got the rye. It's a pretty good price on the rye. And then the single barrel series. And then they've got some Old Rick, uncut Canadian whiskey. $200. Those are John O's picks. Tell me something about these folks. I don't know anything about them. Got a Jack single barrel. Got a Russell's. Private Reserve. Let's see which one is. Tyrone A. 8 years. Got the short barrel cigar batch. Got the blue and they got the orange. What do I call it? No, I don't know. Red? What would that be? Which one's best? Oh man, they got some John Lee Hooker. We got a chance to try this. This is the Boogie Chillin' Bourbon. We got a chance to try this and meet with the grandson of John Lee at Bardstown. This is distilled at Bardstown and aged. It has this one is 4 years old. What we tasted was 8 years old. And I definitely would tell you the 8-year-old, when it comes out, is outstanding. Got some Hard Truth American Odd here. One of the Mellencamp series. Sweet Mash Straight Bourbon Whiskey, bottled in bond. I don't know what the difference is here than their regular bottled in bond. So I'm not sure I'm gonna go on that one yet. You guys let me know if I missed something there. I've seen a fair amount of this around in Kentucky. Remington Reserve, 86 proof. It's from Gethsemane, Kentucky. No real data on it. Some High and Wicked, got some Forbidden, more Buzzard's Roost, Roanoke Crossing, Straight Rye, 8 year. Then I got a Straight Bourbon, 9 year. Those are picks. Lily May, don't know anything about that one. Somebody tell us about it. You got your Calumets, your 2XOs. Some Mary Dowling, we tried some of their stuff at the KBF recently. Some Dark Arts, 7.5, 6.5. Some Bespoken. Okay, we'll go ahead and go down to the next bourbon now. I can get turned around real quick. Here's the First West. We picked up a bottle of this. This is the blend of the 8 and 9 year, which I think is this one. Yeah. First taste, not 100% positive on that one myself. So, K. Luke signed bottles here. So we've got blended straight bourbon whiskeys here. 118.4. That is batch 4. We got batch 7. More batch 4. Looks like we got a rye. Yep. Blended straight rye whiskeys. Batch 5, 117 proof. So the prices are about $113. And they got K. Luke blended straight bourbon whiskeys and Cabernet casks. Are finished in Cabernet barrels. At $135. And I'm gonna tell you, I've been in here, I've been running this video for over 10 minutes, and I still am not a tenth, I don't believe, of the way through what they have. And some Michter's here. Some Bridle and Bit. Nelson's Greenbrier over here. Murray Hill Club on the side over there. Do a better job of getting it in the... I'm definitely missing things. I'm probably getting about maybe 60% of what there is. Some Left Bank. I saw some of this as well. Don't know anything about that. There's some Blue Note, Crossroads and Juke Joint. There's some Lincoln Pinch out of Franklin, Kentucky. Got 2 of theirs there. Some RD1 down here. And some more up here. If you like finishes, I think that they're a really, really good one to to check out. That's a Mizunara right there. And that one is $62 for a finished Mizunara. So not a bad price. Some new Riff. They got the sour mash single malt down here on the bottom, along with single barrel. Got the malted rye. Got the 8-year straight bourbon and the rye. I was able to pick up a red turkey wheat yesterday at a liquor barn. All right, just some basics here. These will just be kind of the shelf, so I'm not going to go too detailed here. If I see anything, I'll stop and we'll check it out. You got your mellocorn down there. Everybody needs to try that. Still got some of the Old Dominick Cueling Station sitting around here. You can tell those have been around for a while. Faded labels on them, but you know what? It was made at MGP, but it was made to their mash bill. So there's nothing wrong with that. This is interesting to me. I see ads for it on Facebook. 10 runner, 103 proof, distilled in Kentucky, bottled by Boundary Oak in Radcliffe. So not too far from where I'm at right now. $49.99 on that one. Some of your Filmland, Yellowstone, Heaven's Door, Smooth Ambler at the big level. Their wheated bourbon there. Catoctin Creek. Some Bowman, some Pendleton. Uncle Nearest down here on the bottom. Some 10 cup, 10 year. Not a bad pour. Low proof, but not a bad pour. Here we got some 3 chord. We got some Nulu. And like I said, we're still not done. There's a little tease of that's the part of the owner's collection back there. More of the Old Rick over here. Some Wild Turkey Private Barrel Rye. Some Kentucky Spirit. Some OK Eyes. Some Rolling Fork. Looks like a Barbados rum finish. Oh, sorry, it's a rum finish in a Weller barrel. Get that right. Some Nashville Barrel, kind of their basic stuff there. Some Cedar Ridge. There's a Cedar Ridge port cask and a double oak. Small batch at 105 proof. They're doing some good stuff out in Iowa there. Oh man, make our way around over here now. Some Koval. More of the same new Riff. Some of your basic Old Foresters here. A little greener. I think this is just kind of like an overstock area for them, or they move some stuff back here that they just don't have enough room for. There's Inclusion brand. I just see something on this. Maybe I saw it at the KBF and it all ran together. 92 proof. More some Luca Mariano who have filed for bankruptcy. And some more of the Nulu. That's the same Beyond Booker that we saw before. There's some Baker's 7, that is 7 years, 0 months. And some of the Willet Pot Still that everybody loves to bottle on until they try to put it on the shelf. All right, we've got some Casey Jones. Casey Jones Rye, this is out of Hopkinsville. 103 proof, it's 3.7 years aged. You know what? At least they're putting that on there. They're giving you the detail. 2.9 years on the bourbon. And on this barrel cut, we don't have, this is a double barrel, we don't have any kind of aging on this one. And these are all reasonable. $34.99 on the rye, $38.99 on the double cut, $53.99 on the bourbon, and then they've got an Eclipse bourbon, 3 years old. That is $53.99 on that one. Got a few other things sitting up here on the shelf. Got some of the Benchmark. By the way, Benchmark's coming out with a rye here soon. Some Balcones Texas whiskey here. Some of the OH Ingram River aged here. The flagship is really, really good. Bear Fight Kentucky Reserve. Some Trackside, Barrel Bomb, some of the Pursuit, their basics. Cigar RY3, Redwoods, Middle West Oloroso, American Cigar Lounge. Got the Bourbon Rabbi here. Pick. Finished in Shiraz, and another one finished in honey barrels. There's a honey barrel finish for $50. It's a 2-year-old, but hey. Some Lucky 7. Some E.J. Curley. Some really good stuff, actually, for E.J. Curley. E.H. Taylor small batch sitting on the shelf here. $79.99. I looked at this yesterday. Old Bourbon County. So this is Hartfield's. Not a lot of detail on here. I mean, 120 proof, but nothing in the way of age or anything like that. It's got a decent color to it, but it's really hard to tell with labels. It's a Buzzard's Roost Double Oak. Some Old Medley 12-year. That's been around for a while. And then we've got some Lawrenceburg here, which is Larrikin. Some of the old bottlings. That's the lightest bottle I think I've ever picked up. William Gooden and Sons Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey, finished with Amberana staves. Now this one, I want to tell you, when you see this, just buy it. Okay, it's a small craft distillery family. They are really great juice, really great people too. So we got a Nashville barrel here. That's just the 7-year, and they do tastings too. So we got the Obtainium. That is 162 proof. There. We got some Barrel House. We saw some of this yesterday. Ton of Frank August here. Got the Bond and Lillard from Wild Turkey over there. Got some Bushwood. H.K. Young out of Hopkinsville. They're sourcing. But I'll tell you what. We've got one of their bottles. I think we have this one right here. Very, very, very good. Very good. The exclusive tour here behind the counter. We'll take a look. Some Castle and Key. That Naranja finished rye there from Castle and Key. Outstanding. There's the Tokai finished. Ooh, this one's going to come home with me. I've been looking for this for a long time. So that's going home. Got the White Herbs, some of the Yellowstone Peerless, the Old Louisville, that's probably the 7-year, I would guess, at that pricing. All right. I got a chance to try this a month or more ago. I'm not a big Saz Rye fan. That is phenomenal. Another one of those is going to go home with me too. Rare character there. 7-year, 9-month, the Wild Indian. The Blanton's Black there, Blanton's Gold. It's the Booker's Reserves 2025. A lot of smoke wagon here. There's another Penelope Buck Cancer there. I think I'm far enough into the video to do that. So now we kind of get into bundles. So here, get a Michter's 10 Bourbon and a Michter's Straight Rye for $2.98. Looks like here you get a single barrel E.H. Taylor and a Thomas S. Moore sherry cask, a barrel strength rye, and a sour mash. Blanton's and a Thomas S. Moore. Early times in a Eagle 10 there for $81. I mean, honestly, compared to what I have seen Eagle 10 for, that's not bad. Let's see. I'm not sure what it is on the Baumburgers and the Shinks. Looks like you get the Baumburgers and a Michter's Straight Rye for $2.15. Nope. Michter's Toasted and a Michter's Straight Rye for $2.15. So I don't know what the price is on those. Lithgow. Never heard of it. 8-year-old, 4 grain. Catherine's Legacy. This is Artisan Distillery, distilled and bottled by them in Crestwood. Got an 8-year and a 9-year, and believe it or not, the 9-year is less expensive, a little bit less proof. There's a Preservation pot still. Tried some of that at the KBF. It was really good. Some very old St. Nick from Preservation.
I've got the chili going right now. I just got it on the pot.
There's some Evan Williams 12. It is generally only available at the distillery. Good, though. Really good. There's some Last Drop. Single malt. Irish single malt Scotch.
Have a good see y'all.
Some old Steelhouse 5-year. Some more of the Down Home. Some Mahogany Green. There's the rye, single barrel bourbon, and the triple cask. And there is their unabridged blend there. Some of the Blackwood. There's a toasted rye reserve, toasted bourbon. Been seeing a fair amount of that this week too. I didn't have my camera with me. I picked up a Horse Soldier 10-year barrel pick out of Kroger here in town. Like $106. Some of the 291 out of Colorado. More of the Old Lowell. That is the batch one, 114. No age on these. I think it's known, but I don't know it. Let me get that better in film on the camera. Some of the 117 series. Got the Bottle and Bond Rye and the 1910 Extra Old. There's a Weller 12. There's an Ofo Birthday Bourbon 700. And there is a Weller Full Proof at 200 right here beside it. You guys don't let me forget. I want to pick up one of those 1792 Bottle and Bond 11-year store picks for $39.99 or whatever the price was. There's some Rare Character batch 3 and 5. Left John O's. Picked up about 6 bottles here. So 2 are the same thing. Let me turn this around. So picked up 1792 Bottle and Bond John O's pick. The reason, really, I picked this up 2 reasons. One, $39.99, great price. Second thing is, it's an 11-year-old pick. This one, picked it up, saw it. It's a Cedar Ridge small batch, double barrel, 105 proof. I called this out in the video or earlier. Hadn't decided yet. Decided to go ahead and pick one up. It was $52, something like that. Green River, wheated, full proof single barrel. They're 123 proof. Been really looking for these and wanted one for a while. It is a Glens Creek OCD number 5. So finally was able to pick this one up. Don't remember what the price was on that. I'll look real quick. $70. These are beginning to hit. I picked one up a little bit earlier this morning, and I picked up another one for Josh here. So Saz Rye, 100 proof. I'm telling you, you got to try it. You got to try it. It's great. Then and that was $32.99. Good. No, it's always a good time at John O's. So let's hit the road and see where we go next. I didn't do any filming, but I just walked in to Kroger Wine and Spirits here, Elizabethtown. The one that's on, I think this is called Dixie Highway. And walked in, a guy was getting this one, and I said, "Oh man, do you have another?" And they said no. And you know, we talk about bourbon being a social, very social thing. He said, "You know what? I've already got one. Let me see if I can get myself in the picture here." He said, "I've already got one, but I'd like to let you have it. So let's turn this around." And there we go. Masters Keep Beacon. What a day, right? What a day. And I am terrible with names, so I cannot recall already his name. But we had a conversation, and he actually knew of us. So anyway, that's just the people you run into, the things you run into out here on the hunt. So great day. Thanks a lot to whomever, whatever your name was. Again, I apologize for that. I am terrible with it, but anyway, great experience in a couple of ways, and I really look forward to trying it. He has got a bottle. He's tried it, said he loved it, so he wanted somebody else to enjoy it. So definitely, I'm going to enjoy it. So kind of doing 2 stops at once here. So stopped at Woodford Reserve to pick up. Really came to pick up the new 125 proof barrel strength rye that they just released. So I was able to pick that up. And then while I was there, Josh, who's not with me on this trip, wanted to get the 12-year single malt in the 375. So I'm sorry for all the jumping around there. We picked that one up for him. We are at Wild Turkey. Already been inside, hit the gift shop, and hit the Generations Lounge upstairs. Had a pour of the Master's Keep Beacon, which I also was able to pick up this morning. And also the single rickhouse pour. Just did a comparison on the two. Beacon really, really good. It beat out the single rickhouse, which was good in and of its own. So picked that up. Anyway, while I was here, picked up. This is what they dropped here today. Bond and Lillard. So we got one of those. Then also picked up a distillery release. Private Selection 101 Single Barrel Distiller Select 2025. Ran into a couple of subscribers here at Wild Turkey, and really appreciated that. Terrible with names, as you know. But they're from North Carolina as well, father, son. And so that was really interesting. Glad to do that. Always glad to meet subscribers and get new ones, by the way. So anyway, that was that. And in fact, I think they're going to be at Larceny. So we are headed over there. I'm setting the camera up because I really want to do some filming there if I can. And check back in with you shortly.